Destruction in East Tennessee, dozens of businesses now trying to figure out what's next.
Several rafting companies badly damaged from the flood. They're unclear what their future will hold. Our Sam Luther joining us tonight. Sam, a lot of uncertainty for people tonight.
Yeah, guys, a lot of people I've talked to over the last week have told me they're planning to rebuild what they've lost, but with rafting companies specifically, they're not sure that the river will ever be the same. This flooding making permanent changes to the landscape they once knew. At Rafting in the Smokies, they're figuring out all they've lost.
We're still in that process of cleaning up and kind of just taking inventory of what we still have that's usable. And then once then, we're going to go into the rebuilding phase, and there'll be a lot of work in there too.
Their building is still standing, but their zip line and rope course is destroyed. They're now closed, but are planning to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to be back open next spring.
Our goal is to try and be open by March of next year. There's a lot of work to be done. It's not going to be an easy task. We need a lot of help to do that, but our goal is to be operational next year.
But they're unclear of what they'll be coming back to. The Pigeon River, full of debris, rocks, and landmarks guides used for tours have shifted. They'll now have to make sure new areas are safe moving forward.
We have very skilled and great guides. They're going to find a way to make that trip down the river exciting and memorable. The rapids definitely changed. Some have probably merged, some have separated, some have disappeared. New ones have formed, but we're going to find a way to get you down the river and have a good time.
Hartford and all of Cocke County will take some time to rebuild. Business owners hoping people still think about them in the coming months as they fight to keep their life's work alive.
You know, there's 10 rafting companies, there's gas stations, there's coffee shops, there's restaurants. So anything you can do to come to this town and help support us as we start to open back up would be a huge help for us.
For Rafting in the Smokies, those folks tell me that they typically close at the end of October and open in March. They're still planning to be open in that March timeline, guys, but it's going to be costly. Again, they're just stressing that the best way to help them and other businesses moving forward is to pay those local spots there in Hartford and East Tennessee and those impacted areas a visit once that cleanup takes place and things are more settled in the coming weeks.
Yeah, so important to keep supporting these communities. Sam, thanks.